All right, so that's Trump's philosophy. In addition, this year, the U.S. Treasury will receive about $500 billion in tariff money. That'll go right into the Treasury. Now, I wish, and if I get to interview Donald Trump, that'll be one of my first questions. Where is that money going to go, Mr. President? What are you going to do with that money? We still have a big trade deficit. Where's it going? Rainy day fund? Are you going to invest? Or what is going on with the $500 billion that you've raised with the tariffs? We, the people, have a right to know that. I don't know it. Nobody's told me. Nobody will say anything. That's not right. Okay. Now, examples of how we get screwed in the trade deficit. So as you know, in May, I was in Japan, China, and Korea. I saw and I was around. I was moving around. Maybe I saw 10 American cars in the 3 countries. 10. No American cars on the road or trucks or vehicles or anything. None. That's how we're getting screwed. Take a ride on any U.S. highway. Toyota, hello, Mercedes, all over the place. All right. In fact, the United States sells only 5% of the cars that the Chinese people, 1.5 billion, drive. And those are probably Chinese American people over there. 5%. Okay. Japan last year bought 17,000 U.S. vehicles. That was it. 17,000. They're not cooperating by taking our stuff. So therefore, Trump slaps them with tariffs. Do we all get in this, please? I don't want to have to do this again. I really don't. Now, Trump administration is being sued, okay, by the people who hate Trump, the Democratic Party and all their apparatchiks. And it's in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has to rule. Now, they got a rule in Trump's favor. I'm going to prove it to you right now. And nobody knows this because, again, it's too boring for the media to even contemplate this. You know what the Trade Act of 1974 is? I know you don't because I didn't until my crack research staff handed it to me. The Trade Act of 1974, signed by President Gerald Ford, says there are 3 sections. 301 allows tariffs in response to unfair trade practices. Okay? Section 201 permits tariffs if a U.S. industry is seriously injured by surging imports. 122 authorizes temporary tariffs to address significant balance of trade deficits, and it gives power to the president to do all that. Hello? Okay. Trade Act of 1974. Now, the Supreme Court cannot rule that unconstitutional. All right? But it can limit certain parts of it, which it will. But it's going to allow Trump to have a lot of reign in slapping tariffs because the law is already there. If Congress doesn't want the law, pass a new law. Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or place in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of 5-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.